My hair can't tackle doing a wash and go and stretching out wash and goes with blow dryers and adding heat and adding heat. Today's video is going to be how to protective style with fine hair strands. Now, within the natural hair community, we see a lot of videos where girls that have thicker hair strands are giving advice to all of us, despite how weak and fragile fine hair is. Now, if you have fine hair and you click this video, you know exactly the struggle with fine hair. It seems like our hair is deemed as being unruly or weak, or a bunch of things that basically says that it's our fault. For me, my hair has always been fine and dense. I have very high density, as you can see. Like, I have a lot of strands, but my hair can't tackle and put up with as much as what's going on in the natural hair community. My hair can't tackle doing a wash and go and stretching out wash and goes with blow dryers and adding heat and adding heat. No, don't let these ladies on YouTube with thicker strands fool you. No offense to them, but this is for the fine hair girls. When you're protective styling with fine hair, you cannot go with what all the other girls are going. If you notice they don't have fine hair, I wouldn't even do it. We cannot hold as much weight on our strands. So if your strands are stronger, you're gonna be able to hold more. You're gonna be able to put up with more. And fine hair is actually harder to retain length than thicker hair strands. These are basically the protective styles that I would not recommend for natural hair. Fine natural hair. And the first one, of course, is crochet braids. The next one would probably have to be, I'm trying to think, wash and goes. Wash and goes are beautiful if done correctly. But people fail to realize with fine hair, you get product buildup more often. It's harder to penetrate the strands, and it causes more frizz if you have higher density, because it's just so much going on in your hair. And it's not basically products aren't able to penetrate as good. And if they do, it can cause buildup because it's piling on more weight than what our hair can handle. I found with my hair, I'm gonna speak from example. When I did a wash and go for the first time, my hair turned out a frizzy mess. Every tutorial I've seen, now porosity has to play in this too, but I also believe it's because I have fine hair. But I've noticed when I put on water, if I put too much water, that causes the products not to absorb, which you would think that would be porosity. However, that also has to do with fine hair, because fine hair can't take on as much product. I've noticed for my fine hair, if I put on any thicker consistency, I have to use a tiny bit of it because it will weigh my hair down, and it also will cause flaking. And you don't want flaking when you're doing a wash and go. It's the most terrible thing when you spend all this time going section by section like they say in the tutorials, and then your hair come out a hot mess. You don't want that. So wash and goes, I would say stay away from, or keep a high caution with going to wash and goes, because it's gonna be a trial and error for fine hair. And I'm waiting for a scientific study to come out to show that fine hair is not good for certain styles. I'm waiting for this to be confirmed, but this is just my opinions. So, I mean, this is just my experiences throughout my journey with fine hair, but it may work for you. You never know. But you can take what you need and leave what you don't. So, for the protective styles that do work, the protective styles that work amazing for my fine hair, regardless of how small my sections are, is box braids. Smaller box braids, not really big ones. If you're gonna put really big ones on thin hair or fine hair, you're gonna want to use bigger sections, because if you have bigger sections, it's kind of like, I think of it as a fork. Think of it as a fork. The more strands you put together, the more it's gonna be able to sustain more weight. So when I have box braids, I like to put them like medium size, and I put a medium section. I don't go really small in my sections to put a box braid, because that would be a disaster. Anytime I've done that, which is very rare, it it doesn't help my hair grow. My hair gets tangled in the back. You know, when you take your braids out and you have tangles back here, that happened to me the last time I did box braids, which is why I haven't done box braids in a while. Another style that's good for our hair is, that could work well. Wigs can work well only if we braid them underneath. Basically, the message of everything is, if you're doing a protective style, you need to have more hair strands together locking in, whether that's twists or braids. You need to have it locked in place, because that will strengthen up the pore to allow you to basically keep your hair and not have it break off, and you will retain way more length, trust me. So those are the tips I have surrounding protective styles. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe. What are you waiting for? We lit over here. We post natural hair tutorials, natural hair demos, skincare, lifestyle, all of that. So make sure you subscribe for even more videos and show you support your girl. I will see you guys in the next video. And the next video will be coming, of course, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So make sure you turn on your post notifications, or if you don't, make sure you check back every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday to get more content from your girl. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.